Hello and welcome to Football Manager 2018. We are back with episode 2 of my Swansea City Beta playthrough on the channel. And today we will have our away game against Newcastle United, which will be the very first game of the season. We've got the opening day fixtures on the screen right now, but of course you all know what's been happening in the transfer market because I have done basically my pre-season friendlies and everything. First of all though, we will show you a little bit of what has happened behind the scenes. So if I show you my schedule by here, we did have the inaugural friendly that you end up having against your reserves. We played against Swansea under 23s. We won 3-1. It's to be expected. Ayew, Boney and Narsing were the goal scorers. Oliver McBurney scored a goal for the reserves. We then played, I think it's pronounced Lausanne. We lost 2-0 away, and then Bohemians, we lost 1-0 away to them. Wasn't quite happy, so I tweaked my tactics slightly. I changed my situation because I had 2 defensive midfielders and 1 centre. I've now gone for 1 defensive and 2 centres. I've played around with the roles a little bit, which I'll go into in a moment. That ended up improving things for us to the point where we've won our last 4 games. We beat NEC 1-0, Narsing again on the score sheet. We beat Roda 5-2 away from home. Key with the brace, Hazard, probably noticed that, but there. Jordan Ayew and Tammy Abraham. And then 2-0 against AFC Flight, Routledge and Narsing again, and then we had Angel Rangel's testimonial, which we won 3-0 with Tammy Abraham, Hazard and Boney. You'll probably know from that we have signed a new player, Thorgan Hazard. He of course is the brother of Eden Hazard of Chelsea. I needed a left winger more than anything. It was probably the position we were weakest in the most. I went out and bought a very good player. He's valued at £17 million. They actually wanted 17 million for him. I got him for 14. I only paid 14. Quite happy with that. Might have been able to get a bit lower, but I'm just testing the waters with the transfers at the moment. Brought him in. I've given him the number 10 shirt because I promised him that if he signed, I'd give him number 10, which I have. And he is a pretty decent player. He can play inverted winger. He can play left side, right side. He can play as a cam. He could play up top if you want him to, but he's going to be playing as an inside forward on the left-hand side for me mainly. And you can see he's got good pace, good accelerations, good passing, good vision, good dribbling. He's going to be pretty useful for us this season. So what's actually happened with our transfers? Well, it hasn't been the best, if I'm being totally honest, apart from this one by here. If I go into it, you'll see that if I go in my transfer history, it's mainly been players out. As a matter of fact, Thorgan Hazard for £14 million is the only incoming transfer I've actually made. McBurney's gone out on loan to Barnsley with a loan fee. Nathan Dyer's gone out on loan to Middlesbrough for the loan fee. And then a bunch of my youngsters have gone out on loan as well. I was looking at bringing in Sebastian Bassong, but unfortunately there's no money left over. The thing is, Bassong is a player who's a free agent, but I can't afford to pay his wages. He's 31, so not the youngest player ever. He can play a centre-back, but he can also cover left-back. Now, I said that left wing was a priority, and it was. I went out and I bought a left winger. But if you go back to my team report and look at my squad depth, you will see that full-back is a bit of an issue. Left-back especially, because Kyle Norton, who's my main choice right-back, is also my next best left-back, covering Martin Olsen. And Angel Rangel's not getting any younger. He's been with Swansea for a number of years, so they are going to be a bit of a concern. Centre-back, I got 4 centre-backs here. Fernandez and Mawson are going to be the main 2. Bartley's currently out injured, so Van der Horn is going to be my main sort of covering centre-back. Fabianski, I'm happy with him. The rest of the squad I'm pretty happy with. Midfield has actually been a blessing for us, with Roque Mesa, Renato Sanchez, Leroy Fair, Tom Carroll and Klukas. Plus you've got Key as well, and you know there's lots of options there for Swansea. And up front, Bonnie, Tammy Abraham, Jordan Ayew. If we can get the best out of them and get players like Routledge and Thorgan Hazard to provide, it might be a good season for Swansea. Okay, here we go then. Newcastle United away. Odds are slightly against us by the looks of things. Should be close. They like to play a 4-2-3-1. Let's see if we can get one over on Rafa. So this is the formation that I alluded to earlier. I changed things around. I had 2 DMs, but now I've got the 1 DM, 1 central midfielder who's playing as just a defensive central midfielder, and I got 1 as an attacking playmaker. I've actually got some instructions on here as well. So we've got a normal defensive line. We like to exploit the middle of the park. Obviously, having 3 centre midfielders is something that we want to do. We're going to try and hit early crosses in from the 2 wide men. We're going to have a mixed kind of passes, so long ball and short passes. And we're going to run the defence. I found that we had that off and we actually had to shoot on sight and we were doing terribly. So I've changed that around. We're going to see how it goes for the first few games. Then we will experiment with our tactics. Now, obviously, I don't want to go with this team. I want to try and make sure I'm picking my best team possible here. So I think we will go with Tammy Abraham and Hazard. Now, do we go with Luciano Narsing or not? That is the question. I think we probably will for this game. Now, do we go with Key in midfield? I actually like Key quite a lot. Maybe we go with Leroy Fair. Fair's got better fitness. Going to go with Leroy Fair then. Tom Carroll. Are we going with Tom Carroll or not? Rocky Messa's got to be in this team somewhere. We'll pop him there. And Tom Carroll. I want to get Renato Sanchez involved somehow. Now, Sanchez and Messa, who's the best one out of these two? Okay, I think probably Messa being there and Sanchez further forward is going to be the best. I could perhaps put him as a box-to-box on support. Away from home, I'm thinking a ball-winning midfielder on defence. Just for now, we'll just change it slightly and have him playing like that. And then, okay, we don't want Klukas at left-back, so let's get Martin Olsen in there and let's get Kyle Norton in there as well. That's pretty much our starting team by there. And then substitutes, I think we want to have Key on the bench, don't we? So we'll have Boney, Key. Let's get Van der Horn down there. Let's try and tidy all this up. Okay, that's probably the best that we're going to go with. So submit our team. That's the side we're going to go with for today's game away to Newcastle United. And here we are at St. James's Park. The graphic looks really cool. I quite like the graphic. Like Mitrovic, Ritchie, Diame, Atsu, Shelby, Kurtic, Mbemba, Lascelles, Kieran Clark, Paul Dummett and Carl Darlow. Okay, let's go to the dressing room then. I'm going to be passionate for the first game. I'm just going to say go out there and impress me. Quite straightforward. Hand over to my assistant. Nobody's really said anything. We'll end our team talk. And they're going to have a chat with me in the tunnel by the looks of things. So you're about to take charge of your first match as Swansea manager. It's a special one. I can't wait to get started. You've left Keysong out because there's injury problems. Just being rested, nothing more than that. Alfie Mawson takes the captain's armband. He's a natural choice under the circumstances and fully merits his decision. Yeah, he does. Thing is, Britain's not going to get in, so it's probably going to be Mawson most of the time. It's always nice to win a game. Points. Are you confident you can get off to a good start? I'm confident. Of course I am. They ask some dumb questions, don't they, sometimes? Also, I want to make sure I have the right stuff on the screen here. We're going to want to have the league table, obviously. Let's get that league table up and running. And I think we want to have latest scores as well, at least, don't we? And if we put that in the bottom left-hand corner about here. There we go. That's pretty good screen for us, isn't it? Do you think, guys? We'll use this kind of setup for the season, I think. And obviously, if I need to make changes, then I will. I've actually got a skin, which... not a skin. I've actually got a view that I'm happy with. Basically the same view that I used last season. I just had to go in and edit it quickly. Unfortunately, you can't, because of beta, you can't actually upload anything to the Steam Workshop. Otherwise, I would have done that. Okay, got a couple of yellows so far. Narsing with a chance here for Swansea. Plays the ball in. Hazard to Leroy Fair. Plays it back to Narsing. Rocky Messa. Messa with the ball. Looks for Thorgan Hazard. Go on, Hazard. Keeps it in play. Plays it back to Messa. Messa to Fair. Looks for Narsing. Narsing, yes! Come on. Never seen a guy in a Cardiff shirt celebrate a Swansea goal before, but we have with this time. Luciano Narsing gets Swansea's first goal of the season. I am happy with that. Let's actually change our philosophy. We are playing counter anyway. Okay, that's good. Little ball into Narsing. Happy days. I was thinking of getting rid of Narsing as well. Olympique Lyon from France came in with a loan offer for him. And I said, no, I don't want him to loan, but you can pay me 10 million. They said, no, we'll pay you 7.5 million. I accepted that, and then he turned down the deal. I would have let him go because I wanted the money, but I think I'll keep him actually because I don't really have much strength and depth in the wing position on the right hand side. But 1-0 up half time is a perfect start so far. Everton have beaten Huddersfield 2-1. Sandro and Besic scored for Everton. Tom Ince has got one for Huddersfield. Stoke 0, Southampton 0, and then Watford are losing at home to West Ham. Janmaat has scored for Watford. Hernandez has got 2, and Jordan Ayew has one for West Ham. Okay, so I think Jordan Ayew is Andre. Oh, I can't speak. Andre. I can't speak. Andre Ayew, not Jordan. Jordan plays for us. Okay, so I want to get that out there. Tactics screen. Am I doing anything half time? I'm a bit worried that Sanchez is on a yellow and Norton is. I think Sanchez is going to be the one which is going to cause me the most grief. I can't afford to get us anything off this early. How fit is Key? That's the question, isn't it? Go back to the list style. Ki Song Young, Ki Song Young, Ki Song Young. What's your fitness like? You're 95%. You might be okay, actually, to come in for Sanchez. Going to bring Ki on for Sanchez. And then we're going to change you to a deep lying playmaker. And we'll keep you defending. Hope it doesn't backfire on me, but we're going to give her a go anyway. And we're in the changing rooms half time. I'm just going to tell them to don't get complacent, which is pretty straightforward because we're 1-0 up away from home. End my team talk there, and let's go back out now for the second half, and hopefully we can hold on to this and get a result, because it'd be great if we get a result here at Newcastle. I was a bit worried about this game. Obviously Newcastle coming up are going to be a team that we're going to try and take out. Shelby's got, hey, what the hell? Oh, and they've scored. Matt Ritchie's just scored. I think it's an own goal by Lucas Fabianski. John Joe Shelby's got hay. That caught my eye then. How's John Joe Shelby got hay in this game? What? Right. We're still going to play on the counter. 51st minute. Okay, I think after about an hour we'll make another sub. I'm going to pause on 59 minutes here. Right, let's see what we can do. Leroy Fair's injured. Tom Carroll can have to come on. Right, is Tom Carroll any good at playing as the attacking playmaker? I think he is. So we'll have that like that. And we'll play. Let it go. Not many highlights in this game. It's been quite dull for a live com. Can't believe Fabianski scored an own goal here. We'll stay on counter. I don't want to risk anything. Let's actually do some shouts. Uh-oh. Highlight here. Hazard! Oh, what a chance that was. Going to encourage them. What a chance that was by Thorgan Hazard then with a free kick. Good save by Carl Darlow. Hazard's going to take the corner for us. Plays it in. And Lascelles can clear that easily for Newcastle. Richie's after the ball here. Olsen can bring it back in. Mesa, is this highlight going on? No, it's not. Okay. I thought that highlight was going to continue for us then. 81st minute. Use 2 subs. I think I'll use one more in a moment. Lascelles to John Joe Shelby. Oh, don't concede. Please don't concede. Oh, we're going to concede. I just know it. Just know we're going to concede here. Kurtic. Salvet. Got a lot of players in this Newcastle team. I'm not sure if they're actually in the squad this year or if they're just new players that have been bought in-game, but don't really recognise some of them. Mesa to Tammy Abraham. Got a chance here for Swansea. This is Tammy Abraham. Goes for the shot. Ah, it's gone wide. Okay, let's make our final sub. Because of that, we're going to take him off. Let's get Wilfred Boney on. And yeah, you can have 10 minutes, Wilfred Boney. Newcastle have used all 3 of their subs as well. Clark to Shelby. To Kurtic. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, good header. Good header. Right, keep it in. Hazard. Wilfred Boney. Go on, Wilfred. Good ball to Tom Carroll. Swansea on the break here. Tom Carroll with a shot. Ah, Darlow has saved it. Damn it. Oh, excitement. Well, I'll take 1-1. I would take 1-1. Bit gutted that we were 1-0 up though, but away from home against one of your rivals, a point, it's not bad. Shelby to Kurtic. Yosselu. Matt Ritchie. Cleared. I think it's just going to be full time, I think. Well, we're up to 7th. It's a good start so far. And yeah, we have it. We've drawn 1-1. I'm pleased to be on target with my prediction today. Okay, well done you, well done. And I'm just going to tell them passionately, I'm happy with that. I am quite happy with that, to be fair. A point away, 20 rivals on the first game of the season. It's not too bad, is it? Let's be fair. I think we'll end that episode, or we'll end the episode here in a moment, guys. I just want to see our schedule now to see when we are going to be recording next. Once we can actually get back to the menu. Okay, so let us go to schedule. I'm going to play the Southampton game. I'm going to play the West Brom game in the League Cup. And I'm going to play Watford and probably West Brom again. So I'm going to play the next 4 matches. I'll come back then probably for Arsenal and Brighton. And then after that, I'll come back for... Probably we'll do Burnley, Liverpool, and then we've got these 4 games. It's ridiculous. We'll probably do Chelsea, Tottenham in one video. Man City, Man United in the other video. Anyway, guys, going to end this second episode here. I've been DragonHeart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching the video. I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.